Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Meta Tuesdays here in Arena Underground. This week, we revisit one of our favorite decks in Best of 1 Standard, Mono White Life Gain, or Mono White Aggro, however you want to call it. As always, if you enjoy our content, please make sure to click that like and subscribe button below. It's a way to support the channel for free. So, let's keep it short. Let's talk about this. I'm gonna leave a link to our first video that we did a couple of months ago of Mono White Live Game. It's going to be in the description below. The one thing you need to know is that we made just a couple of slight changes to adjust to the meta. We added a fourth copy of Unbreakable Formation, which we think is very necessary now with everybody just playing Shatter the Skies and such. We added, I think we had different copies of Banishing Light and Glass Casket, but other than that, you know, it was 2 copies of Glass Casket and 2 copies of Banishing Light in this list. This is because we want to protect ourselves, especially against Mono Red. This is a way to get rid of some of the Mono Red creatures. And then Banishing Light as well as a removal spell, but helping us exile things like Annex and such. So, what is the idea of the deck again? First, ideally you want an opening hand with some of these 1/1s. Maybe sometimes better the Healer's Hog, but the Alcid is great as well because it serves also as protection for your creatures and your enchantments like Heliod. So you want your 1/1s, you want to make a turn 2 play with a Johnny or Daxos. Daxos is really good actually, even though it doesn't seem like a great card, but it just ups your devotion to white, which you need for your Heliod. Heliod being the most important card in the deck. Ideally, you want to set up yourself so that you can make a big attack, lifelinking attack, at the moment you put Heliod down on the battlefield, so you can get all the benefits from having Heliod, which is putting +1/+1 counters on a creature if you get at least 1 life. Then we have 4 copies of Linden. Linden is also the queen of the deck, allowing you to up the devotion for making Heliod a creature, but also letting you gain 1 life for each creature that it's attacking. So if you have Linden and Heliod together at the same time, it just goes off from there. You get to attack with, let's say, 3 creatures. You get to put 3 counters, so maybe one of those on each of those creatures. If you have a life linker like Healer's Hog or Alcid at the same time, you get 1 more counter in. It just goes up from there. And then we have 3 copies of Ajani. Ajani is pretty good. You could say that maybe having a 4-mana Planeswalker in a deck that's only playing 22 lands, it's a bit greedy. So you could play around, change this card if you want to. But Ajani, it's really good. Sometimes you need to have that extra creature, which you can create with the -2. You can get 2 Ajani's Primate, which are also going to grow pretty quickly. And then the +0, or not the +0, apologies, but just the 0 emblem or effect from Ajani is great, because a lot of times you just play Linden, have a Heliod on the battlefield, just gain a ton of life, and then you can just 0 on Ajani and get rid of all of your opponent creatures to get in for that final attack. And that's it. 3 Castle Ardent Veils, which are pretty relevant. I'm not going to say you're going to win games with these 1/1s, but a lot of times you get to do things like if you have a Daxos in play and you create a token with Castle Ardent Veil, you get 1 life from Daxos effect. And if you have a Heliod at the same time, that allows you to put a counter on the token, on Daxos, or on something else. So it's pretty relevant. It's pretty good. And that's it. Again, I think, you know, a good opening hand, if you're on the play with Healer's Hog, into Daxos, or into Ajani's Primate, into Linden or Heliod, just takes over the game. So we had a lot of fun playing this again, and we hope you guys enjoy. As you know, the meta is a bit... I'm gonna use the word boring these days. It's just we've seen the same decks all over, and that's, you know, that's what it is. If you want to rank up, which is what we're trying to do, we're playing ranked best of 1. So anyway, we hope you guys enjoy the video, and that's it for today. We'll see you next week. Have a good one. Okay, guys, we are on the draw playing Mono White Aggro. We do have the curve here, so fingers crossed that our opponent lets us do our thing. We did mulligan to 6, so maybe that allows us to get there. But we are very susceptible to removal at this point. we see an is it steam vents. Okay. So I think we go Alcid first. Pass the turn. We see an island. Okay. Play another Alcid. Alright, pass the turn. We don't want to play all of our stuff into a Wrath here, so we see the land. Is this the ferry? If it's the ferry, at least we get to get rid of it. Yep, it's the ferry, okay. Cool. So they can return back an Alcid to our hand. Sure. Draw a card. Okay, pass the turn. We play land, we play Healer's Hawk. Attack the ferry. Alright, the ferry goes away, pass the turn. So land would be the best draw, I think, for us here. We do need to get our lands in play. Let's see if they have, right, they have the fires, and let's see what's next. We are going to be able to banish that. They don't play anything good, so yep, this means we get to play banish the fires of Invention. Go on the attack. Alright. So obviously they can play their 5/5s, but alright, they don't have a 5/5 yet. And we know they don't have a 4/4 because they didn't play it with Fires of Invention, so I think we're correct. Although they could have drawn it. Let's see if they have like a Sphinx of Foresight or something. They go with Definite Clarion. Okay, so we'll protect our Healer's Hawk from red. Alright, we drew the land. That's nice. Actually pretty good. Because we get to play Heliod here, I think. Attack with our 1/1 Healer Hawk. Grow the Healer Hawk. Because that's what we're going to protect with our Alcid. So okay, they play the land, so they can do a couple of things now. Let's see what they go for here. They could go Cavalier of Gales, or, you know, something else. I guess Cavalier of Gales would be their best play. They go with Kenrith. Sure, Kenrith is fine. They're gonna go attacking, which is fine with us at this moment. Short, no blocks. We'll take 5, we go down to 20. We're gonna play Linden for sure here. Attack with everything. Grow our Healer's Hawk. Grow our Linden just to be away from Definite Clarion. Opponent goes down to 6. Alright, here we go. So they need maybe an Elspeth Conqueror's Death here just to get rid of Linden, but I'm not sure. We definitely need to leave Kenrith in defense mode. But our Healer's Hawk is gonna get big. Yeah, I think being on the play, specifically being on the play with this deck is just great. Okay, they play Cavalier. That's fine. They're still pretty dead to this Linden here. Okay, they discard something, draw something. Oh yeah, this should be game. Okay, opponent, we are going to take that. And yeah, good game. Jeskai fires. Okay guys, we are playing mono white lifelink aggro. Yep, mono white aggro in best of one standard. So yeah, it's been a while. We played it a couple months ago and we really enjoyed playing this, so we're going for it again. See if we can do this. This hand is quite interesting. I think we're gonna try this because we go first. We don't have a lot going on other than Hushbringer Tribal, but maybe that'll do it. Alright, so we say Plains Healer's Hawk. See if our opponent is going to be mono redding shucking our Healer's Hawk or just something else. We see a white. Okay, so this is either... Yep. Okay, that's that. What do we want to do? We can Glass Casket the Healer's Hawk, but don't necessarily want to do that. I think... We say no on the attack, we play Hushbringer. Let our opponent make some decisions here. Because if they're playing mono white aggro as well, they might go like a Johnny and Healer's Hawk. We don't want that, even though we have a Glass Casket. Alright, this is Azorius Flyers. So, how do we do this? I think we go Hushbringer. Attack with both of these. Or just a Hushbringer. Alright, let's do that. Our opponent takes it. We go up to 21. They go down to 19. So we're going to see a Lord here. Alright, Imperial Eagle. So this is why we were saving our Glass Casket. This is okay with us, opponent, I think. Yeah, don't necessarily want to trade here. Alright, we get our land. I think we have to go Glass Casket. Get rid of this Empyrean Eagle. Play another Hushbringer. The more, the better. Attack for everything. Gain 3, your opponent goes down to 18. Still have a Hushbringer on the defense. They play another Eagle, okay. It's nice. No blocks. Do get an Alcid here, but I don't think... I think we're going to just... Yep. Just going to play a Johnny. Let's try this. Let our opponent attack if they want. If they can't really attack with the Imperial Eagle, because we can block with our 3 Hushbringers. So let's see. Let's see what they go for here. Obviously, Brazen Borrower could be good. League Garmage, okay, that is an interesting one. They don't get the effect. That's a good one. We're gonna play an Alcid here to protect our creatures. And just pass the turn. Yeah, these Hushbringers, I guess this Hushbringer Tribal is pretty good against the League Garmage. Now, next turn, they can play the 7/7 thing, right? So that's good. We do get a Heliod, so that's nice. We're going to gain a bunch of life here. We're at 34, so next turn they have to, like, get rid of everything. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We're just going to pass here. No attacks. Well, not next turn because we're not at 35, but we could just attack with the Healer's Hawk and go to 35 and then minus... Alright, what are they going to try to do here? Nothing happens with Hang Executioner, that's fine. Yep, alright, this is perfect. So, we attack with our Healer's Hawk. Our opponent blocks. Or doesn't block. We put a plus counter on one of our Hushbringers. And we're gonna minus or 0 a Johnny. Opponent has to get rid of everything. And yeah, see what they're up to. Good game, Azorius Flyers. Alright guys, we are playing mono white aggro in best of one standard. This deck is awesome. Really enjoy playing this. We're gonna keep this. We have we have a nice curve, Alcid into Prime, mid into Daxos, so we're not gonna complain. Play the Alcid. Let our opponent do its thing. Okay, no blocks. No need for that. I don't think they have removal here, so... Or I wonder if we should just... I think we're just gonna Daxos here because... then our Johnny gets to be a 4/4 next turn, potentially. They don't... Not necessarily, because they could have another blocker here. Alright, drag to the Underworld and Daxos. That's okay. That's okay. That means our Johnny's gonna come down and just, you know... have a little bit of extra power here. Yep, we're gonna attack. Opponent goes down to 18. We go up to 18. And our Johnny's 3/3 now, so we don't mind. Like, if they have a Murderous Rider for a Johnny, that's probably fine. And we can now protect it as well, so... Oh no, opponent, you're not gonna do that. We do have protection from black, please. Yep. And that Gutterbone is gonna stay in defense mode. That's great. What do we want to do? I guess we want a Linden here, right? Like, play Linden and attack, and then grow our Johnny. Yep. Alright, what do you got, opponent? So they have to get... I think they have to get rid of this Linden. Like, although, I mean, it's appealing to also get rid of a Johnny, but whatever works. We have 3 cards in hand. Let's see what they are. I'm guessing maybe there's a Gray Merchant in there. Alright, we see the Murderous Rider. That's fine. We get to create another one with our Johnny Strength with Pride. Perfect. And yeah, this is nice. I think I like this. Create another Johnny. Attack with our Linden. Gain 1. Grow the Johnny. Sure. And then if our opponent plays this Murderous Rider, we get to Glass Casket it. Alright, they have 6 lands, so they can play 2 things. We see Spawn of Mayhem, that's fine. We can banish that. And we see Drag to the Underworld and Linden. Okay, that's annoying, but it's okay. Alright, banishing light on this Spawn of Mayhem. And that's game. Good game, mono black. Devotion, I guess. Alright guys, we are back playing mono white aggro and best of one standard, and... we are in the draw, but this hand looks fine. We're going to keep it. Alright, opponent's playing mono red. Not ideal, but okay. We could get back from this. Alright, I guess we go plains into Alcid. Let's see if they want to get rid of our Alcid. We could definitely bounce back from this if our opponent allows our Alcid to live, I think. Alright, we see the Rimrock Knight just being played. That's fine. We're not going to block this, of course. Play Daxos now. And we don't need to do anything here. So they're slowly building up to an Embercleave, so that could be not great for us, but I guess we're going to do our best. They have Annex, so yep, we're a little bit behind here. They don't have great attacks. I wonder if we should just get rid of both of these. Yeah, I think we do get rid of both of these. Opponent gets some tokens, but that's that. Sure. So yeah, they're just preparing for nice Embercleave. I wonder if we should just play Heliod here. I think we play a Johnny, and we just hope that they don't have some sort of some sort of removal spell. We see the Scorch Spitter. Alright, we're gonna see the attack here with everything, and then the Embercleave on the Annex. It's pretty good. For sure, that's pretty good. Could also shock the Ajani. I guess we don't block. And you see what they do? Yeah, Embercleave on Annex. They go to shock. Alright, so they're gonna get rid of Daxos. That's nice. We get to Castle Arden Vale. Play Heliod now. We're not really gaining much. I think we just go Ajani. Make a 2/2. Just protect ourselves. No attacks. So we're still not in any good shape. But we could be okay here. Especially having 2 Ajanis. Or if they attack Ajani now, like, we don't care. Because, right, we have another one. So... we would like another 1/1 maybe to get down together with Heliod, so Heliod becomes a creature. I think they're thinking too much, so this might not be an Embercleave. But I mean, we kind of have to block, right? Like, they could just... are they gonna just... okay, Castle Embereth. Sure, so they kill the token, hit us for 9. It's not bad. We get another token out of the... okay. So this is nice. Hodgebringer into Heliod, which becomes a creature. We plus to gain life. We put a counter on our Hodgebringer. No attacks. Alright guys, so we're sort of stabilizing here. Fervent Champion, alright. Yep, we're good. This is fine. Castle Embereth just gives +1, so... yep. Alright, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Bit of minus. Play a Hushbringer, just get more blockers here. Attack with these 2. Opponent can't really do much here, just maybe protect themselves. Not sure if they are going to want to do that. Our creatures are going to get pretty big from this attack. Alright, they don't do anything. Trying to figure out... okay. Sure, we go down to 13. We grow our Ajanis. We're going to put another counter on this 2/2 here just to make it a 4/4. And we're going to have a 5/5 Primate here. That seems pretty good. Pass the turn. Yep, I think this just, our opponent just lost this one here. Sure, they can pump the Fervent Champions. It's not going to do much. So I think, I don't know if they're going to try to attack Ajani. They're just, because they're just dead if we attack with everything next turn. So, yep, should be good. They're just passing. Alright, it's our turn. Ooh, and we get a Linden. Oh my god, this is just awesome. Alright, we're gonna plus, gain 5. Grow our stuff. And that's game. Good game, mono red. Alright guys, we are playing mono white aggro, and we are gonna keep this. Alright, so we go plains, pass the turn. Alright, we see a Fable Passage. We'll go with Daxos here. Alright, they sacrifice Fable Passage. grab an island. Okay. We see a tapped Castle Ardenvale. Huh. Okay. Well, we are going to play Hushbringer. Attack with Daxos. Opponent goes down to 18. Next turn we can Ajani and start maybe growing Ajani. See a Thirst for Meaning, so this is maybe a Saurius. Not ideal, because probably see a Shatter the Sky next turn. Alright. Well, we are going to play Ajani. I think we are going to plus Ajani. I don't really feel like losing our token to a Shatter the Sky, so we'll see. We see the plains. We see a Birth of Meletis. Okay. We find the plains. Okay. I'm gonna play Heliod this time. Okay, we're going to attack with these two. Opponent goes down to 11. We're going to keep growing our Hushbringer, even though we know there's a Shatter coming at some point. Also, we are at 30. Artifact and creatures, okay. Oh. Yep, there's the Shatter. We at least get to draw a card. It's an Alcid. Alright, I think at this point we do create an Ajani. Hope for the best here. Opponent goes down to 6. They gain 2. Are we going to see another Shatter here? We see a Dream Trawler, okay. Okay, I mean, that's nice. Alright, we do get to do this. We are going to attack with Heliod, of course, because this is just a 3/5, so... So if we attack with everything, they have to block something. They gain 3. Alright, so we can only attack with Heliod, I guess. They need to get rid of the Healer's Hawk to attack Ajani, although that's not gonna... Well, I mean, it could do it, potentially. I think the Fairy would be maybe the best thing for them, but other than that, I'm not sure. See what happens. Alright. Dream Trawler goes to 4. We see a Field of Ruin. Okay. We see another Dream Trawler. Okay. That's interesting, but they are not... They forgot about the Ajani Zero, so this is gonna be awesome. The attack Ajani. Yep, that's fine, opponent. You go. Yep. Okay. We are going to block for sure, opponent. Never think we were not. Grow our Johnny. Alright, so they get to kill a Healer's Hawk. Interesting. Alright, it's our turn. We get to... That's 1, 2, 3. I guess we get to 0. Our opponent gets rid of all of their stuff. Meaning the 2 Dream Trawlers. We get to Plains Alseid. Still don't get to turn on Heliod, unfortunately. Alright, they go down to 2. We'll pass the turn here. See if they have another Shatter. I guess that'll do it. That'll stabilize them. You see a tapped land. Sure, Scry. So none of the targeted removal spells would do. They need... Oh. They need a Shatter. They have an Omen of the Sea, alright, so they could still find it. Let's see if they do. 2 bottom, draw. And Elspeth Conquers Death, that's not gonna do it. What are they aiming to take? Our Heliod? Yeah, sure. Good game, Azorius Control.
That was all for today. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and click the bell icon if you want to get notified whenever we upload new videos. Have a good one.